How many of you believe in the power of giving? That what you give out to the world... I'm surrounded by giving hearts. What an honor. So let's talk about the secret of giving. This little girl right there was taught by her mother at a very young age about the secret of giving. That what you give out to the world is what you receive, be it hurt, pain, or kindness, empathy, and compassion. She was told by her mother that when you try to help someone unconditionally, without expecting anything in return, God has His way of paying back, and God never forgets. All that compassion will come back to you when you least expect it, and when you need it the most. This was the kind of household this girl was raised in. And then years went by. This young girl grew up and she started college. One day, she went to her college and she saw a group of people from an organization. They were conducting a session, and it was all about thalassemia awareness, a rare blood disorder. So the team was talking about how thalassemia can impact your life negatively and how blood donations can save those people's lives. This girl sat at the back and listened to the entire session. Towards the end, one of the team members said something so profound that it shook her to the core. The guy said, while you're sitting here thinking how terrible your life is, and you're complaining about little things in life, a guy, a human being, suffering from thalassemia major, is dreaming to live one more day of your life. If you want to save a life, get up and donate blood. She got so emotional, she got up and she said, I am going to donate blood. I will save a life. And she did. She donated blood, and in return, she received a card which said, thank you. Today, your one bottle of blood has saved someone's life. When she read that card, she felt so happy and so fulfilled, because in her heart, she knew that this was the best she could do to help someone she didn't even know. And then, years and years went by, and the same very girl was in a terrible car crash. She was rushed to the hospital, where all she could hear were the doctors screaming at the top of their lungs that we need one bottle of blood to save her life or she will die. But the problem was, her blood group wasn't matching. So nobody could step up and help her. So while she was taking her last breaths, staring at the ceiling, listening to the doctors saying, one bottle of blood we need or she will die, out of nowhere, a stranger rushed into the room and he said, my blood group matches. I will donate blood and I will save her life. And when she heard those words, in the flashback, she could read that card which said, thank you. Today your one bottle of blood saved someone's life, and there she was on her deathbed. One bottle of blood from a stranger saved her life. This is the power of giving. That when you try to help someone unconditionally, all that goodness and compassion will come back to you when you least expect it and when you need it the most. And you know who that girl was? That girl was me.